Hello and welcome to Fireballs and Heresy. This is the before episode, Persira's backstory, who is voiced by my lovely wife Courtney, who I have begged and begged to join the game and she finally has. The episode is called Magic at the Market. So this is Courtney. Say hello, Courtney.
Hi.
Welcome to Fireballs and Heresy. We find ourselves with a pair of tieflings travelling from the Dragon Isles over to the Great Northern Kingdom trying to find sanctuary. They're currently about halfway, finding their ways through the Broken Kingdom. Now the Broken Kingdom is a land of nomads. Every town has its own leader. Every town battles with the other town. They're battling for slavery, battling for power, battling for everything, just for shits and giggles, really. This small area where you are is called the town of Bjorn. Each town just takes the name of its current king. So next week it might be the town of Alfred. But Bjorn is the current clan leader. In the town of Bjorn, there is a market. It has a general hustle and bustle. People try to peddle off everything: horses, slaves, oil, weapons, foods, clothes, absolutely everything. We find the pair that have been travelling in dark hooded cloaks. One of them is a humble servant named Onyx. They are a pale red male tiefling with goat horns. They are covering themselves up with their navy blue cloaks, representing them from House Flameborn of the Dragon Isles. And next to them is Persira. Persira, would you like to describe yourself for me, please?
Persira is a 5'8" tiefling sorcerer. She's got piercing amber eyes, dark indigo hair, and she's got violet skin with dark purple circles under the eyes. She has a bit of a fierce look about her.
Cool. As she's looking around fiercely at everyone's below her, she's a princess. Onyx is more attuned to the market. He feels more at home. He knows generally who to avoid, what not to look for, what pickpockets look like. Everybody has their own tastes. Could you roll a perception check for me, please?
A 5.
That's strange, we're looking at the same thing. I got a 5 as well. We do not notice anything. So we continue. We are walking through the market and you hear people, "Oh, my lady, would you like this lovely gown? Ooh, would you like this ale? Ooh, would you like this scorpion? Ooh." Onyx is kind of ushering you to the docks. That is where we are trying to go, the docks. Before we get there, Onyx has an idea. He sees a potion stall. He goes over to it and he goes, We will need these, my princess. We will need these potions of healing. We will definitely need these. How much for these, good sir? Those will be for potion of lesser, the 2 copper pieces. Standard healing potion. Onyx will purchase 2, hand over the coin, give you 1, and have 1 for himself. As you go on a bit more further, again, make another perception roll for me, please.
19.
Ooh, beat my 16. They failed their stealths. So you notice them before I do. You kind of put your hand on Onyx. And as soon as he looks at me, like, yes, he sees the 6 figures. They are all Dragonborn, which I believe you dislike. There are 6 of them. There are 4 males, 2 females, and they are eyeing you maliciously. Is there anything you would like to do?
Can I attack?
You can attack if you wish. So if you just straight attack, it's effectively unprovoked. They're just stood there, maybe 50 feet away from you, just watching you. They look menacing. They look like it's effectively you've walked down and there's a gang of people watching you. It makes you feel uneasy. If you attack, you will get 1 attack free. Then we will roll initiative. So that will be a surprise round. You get an attack. Then we will go in order of attack after that, which will then play out however it plays out. So, can you roll a 6-sided die for me, please? Oh, what attack are you making, sorry?
That's what I'm just looking at. You say they're about 50 feet away.
About 50 feet.
And they're all stood together?
They aren't huddled between the two furthest points of the Dragonborns. They're about 30 feet.
Okay, but between two of them?
Yes,
about 5 feet?
there's about 10 feet between each one of them. Sorry, about 5 feet between each one.
Okay, so I'm going to throw acid splash at them.
Ooh, okay.
Which will hit 2 if they're within 5 feet of each other.
Right, so I want you to roll 6-sided dice for me.
2.
2. Okay, so you hit Persira, and the person stood next to him is Darden. Now, is there a save?
Dex 13.
Dex 13, cool.
It's the sort of person I am, you know.
Burn first, ask questions later.
Yeah.
So, what was that Dex save, sorry?
13.
13. Darden does not save. So that's a success. Fail. Roll damage for me, please. And I believe in the success save, it deals half damage. So if you look at your attack for the acid splash, it should say at the side of it, for example, 1d8.
Oh, it says 1d6.
1d6. So roll that.
3.
3. So he takes 2 points. He takes 1 point, and he takes 3 points. Oof. So, would you like to describe this attack?
Persira looks out the corner of her eye. You can see these people staring at her. She throws her hand out, dramatically throws acid at the 2 nearest ones she can see.
Right.
Hitting them straight in the eyes.
Straight in the eyes. 1 sec, let me just double check something. Let's make sure they don't have vulnerabilities. That would be annoying. Neither of them are acidic dragons, so they have no immunities they just take the damage that's required. Right, so roll initiative please. And you may have an initiative order on your character. For example, Onyx has a +1 to his initiative.
Oh yeah, +2.
+2, you've got a good dex. So
3.
right, so initiative, we have X, then we have Kree, the 15, and then Persira with a 3.
Yeah.
So as this acid splashes into the group, you hear this as 2 of them roar out in pain. The one that is the heaviest armoured puts a cloak round the one you aimed at directly, the green-skinned dragonborn male. It splashed on. You missed him, you got the main guy, but it splashed onto the guy. Cloak goes round, takes him to the side, and she just kind of clicks her fingers, puts her arm forward, and 2 that you didn't hit draw their short swords and make instantly for you. So, top of the round is Finken, who is a copper-skinned male. He is going to move his full movement to you. So it was 50 feet. It's 30 feet. So he's used as much of his motion as he can. So he's already drawn his short sword. I was a bit short-sighted of that. The other one, then it's Onyx's go. He is going to pull out his crossbow and fire it at the closest one, which is Fenken. Misses. Big time. He's then going to close the gap between you and himself. So he's going to put himself in front of you to protect you.
Oh, how nice.
He's going to go, Princess, behind me! Kree is going to pull out their crossbow and fire at you, because you're the one that fired the acid. A lot of 5s today. That misses as well. He's going to move to his flank, so he's going to be about 20 feet away from you as well. It's now your go. You've got Onyx in front of you, shielding you. 20 feet directly in front of you, you've got the Fenken, which is the copper-skinned male. 20 feet to the left, you've also got Kree, which is a white-skinned female dragonborn. She has a crossbow and Fenken has a sword.
Okay.
He's closed half the distance between him and you. Well, just over half. So on his next turn, he's on you.
Yeah. I already know what I'm going to do anyway.
Okay, yeah, let's go for it.
Give me bonus points.
Let's kick some ass.
I am going to move out from behind Onyx
Okay.
and throw a poison spray at Fenkin. Is that Fenkin?
Fenkin is the one with the short sword.
Yes.
Yes. So he's the one that's not actually tried to hurt you yet. He is just moving towards you.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, what is the save?
Con 13.
Just fails on a 12. So, roll damage.
10.
Ooh!
Oh yeah.
That was Fenkin, wasn't it?
Yes. So I'm going to extend my hand towards Fenkin, and I can see him with my eyes, and project a puff of gas towards him.
Ooh. As this gas straight into his face, you just he gets onto the floor. Are there any after effects? Or is it just the straight attack?
It's just straight.
Straight attack?
It's instantaneous.
He does not look good. He looks like that really took the wind out of him. He's on the floor, he's holding his chest, he's on his knees, he's coughing, he's spewing up blood, he's spewing up vomit.
Oh, what a shame.
That is your attack. Fenkin does not look good, but he's going to close that distance. He will be flanked by Onyx. Actually, he will attack Onyx first because Onyx will be in... How far away did you move from Onyx? Did you just step to the side?
Just step to the
Yeah,
side.
just 5 feet. So he'll get to Onyx first, and he will use his short sword. Plus 4 to hit. Oh shit, that hits. Onyx. 1d6 plus 2. 4 damage.
So with the reaction, is that only if someone tries to hit me, or...
If someone does hit you.
Right, so it's
Yeah.
not like I can't use it as a protection of someone else.
No. The Hellish Rebuke is, if someone, let's just say that they fire an arrow at you, and it hits you, you can go, you! And they will burst into flames, for example.
Okay. Yeah, so like I could throw like a poison spray in reaction to that.
Well, no, the Hellish Rebuke has its own damage.
Okay, right, okay.
And then he's going to use a second attack, because he gets 2. In front of you, to the left of Onyx, he's going to swipe at Onyx, and then he's going to do the backhand and swipe at you with 2-handed attack. So it's... That's a 19 to hit.
Is that me gone?
No, that's your AC.
Okay.
So I believe, what is your AC?
15.
15. So it hits, but it's not a critical.
Okay.
I will now deal, because it's 2-handed, it's not a D6, it is a D8.
I swear if you kill me, I'll be so cross.
4 points of damage.
Okay. It would tense there for a minute.
So that's his go. Now it's Onyx's go.
But can I not have...
Oh yes, you can
Does
Hellish
he hit
Rebuke
me?
him. You
Yeah,
can Hellish
okay.
Rebuke. So you point your finger at the creature that damaged you and is momentarily surrounded by hellish flames. The creature must make a dexterity saving throw. It takes 2d10 fire damage on a failed save, or half as much on a successful one.
So is that something that I haven't?
Yes.
So I need to edit that out?
Yeah, but we'll do that after.
Okay.
I think you should automatically get it being a tiefling. Are you wanting to do that to Fenkin?
Yes, I am.
Yes, you are. So as he slices you...
Point my finger and yell some sort of curse word. Fuck you!
The beauty of it is, because you are a demonic creature, you can just blah, 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 and that's a swear word. It's
I feel like she would say something very
2d10.
offensive.
So if I give you d10, so that's you roll that and the yours as well, and I will make my save, which I believe...
I got a 4 and a
What
6.
is your
So,
save for your spells? Is it was 13, was it?
yeah.
Yeah. Full damage. Hit me.
I got a 6 and a 4. So 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
You got his remaining HP.
Oh,
He just bursts. So as he slices,
bitch.
and he slices into Onyx, and he brings it round 2 hands and slices into you, you just point and utter a curse, and he just bursts into flames, and he collapses, screaming, dead to the ground. That leaves, so Fenkin is down.
It's the other one's turn.
Onyx is going...
I don't think it's Onyx's turn. I think it's the one with the bow and arrows turn.
Fenkin, Onyx, Kuri, Persira. I've got...
Okay.
So Fenkin just attacked you, then you just burst him into flames.
Right, okay.
So then it's Onyx is next. How much health did it take off you?
4, I've got 6.
Fenken, not Fenken, he's dead. Rest in peace. Onyx is going to turn to you and use his turn to give you the health potion. So you gain 1d4 plus 2. Because I'm giving it you, I roll it.
Oh, okay.
6. So you gain 6 HP, which just takes you up to maximum
Do I
health.
still put 6 even though I've only got 10? Or do I just put whatever the max is?
Just put how much I'm healing you and just put heal, and it does it for you.
Oh.
It's not a special one, so it doesn't give you temporary hit points, which takes you higher. He's going to use his attack to use his crossbow against Kree. Natural 20. That's 5, 6, 10 damage total. So that knocks him down to such. So Onyx gives you the health potion. As you're drinking that and feeling it revitalise you, he spins round, just fires the crossbow, just straight in the shoulder of this copper dragonborn. Kree is not going to like this, and he is going to close half the distance again. So there is 10 feet between you and him. Her, sorry. She's going to use the crossbow again. Oh, that's a crit against Onyx. D8. Ooh. So as this bolt just fires into the shoulder of this dragonborn, she is going to run forward, square up, get real close to Onyx, just level the bow and arrow, and the bolt travels straight through Onyx's head, and Onyx just falls limp to the ground. And that will be the end of Kree's go. Persira, what would you like to do?
I'm going to cause an earth tremor.
Okay.
She's so angry that she's just killed Onyx that I'm going to just unleash all this anger into an earth tremor.
Okay. What is the save?
13.
Oh, of course it is.
13.
I keep asking, but she does save, but I believe it takes half damage. She manages to get out of the way. She doesn't take any damage, but if she wants to get any closer to you, she will have to use double her movement, because it is now difficult terrain. So she's 10 feet away. It will take her full movement to get to you, so she can do that. She's going to sheathe her crossbow, and she's going to pull out a great sword. She's going to use her full movement to get to you, and she is going to attack. Oh, and critically fail. She is going to swing and miss so badly. Let me just roll my dice of fate. She is going to be knocked prone. So she's going to swing, you're going to dodge, she's going to overcorrect herself and just miss, spin, and just trip up and fall flat on the ground.
Okay.
She is now prone in front of you. That will be her go. What would you like to do?
So I'm going to pull my dagger out.
And you will have advantage on this attack if you do use this, because she is prone.
I'm going to take my dagger out. I'm going to straddle her. And I'm going to put the dagger straight through her chest.
Okay, roll to attack, please.
16.
16. Yes, 16 hits. Roll damage, please.
Right.
Yeah, so is it just a 1d4? Is it not 1d4 like plus 2?
1d4 plus 2, yeah.
Oh, so 3 points of damage. You managed to ram... Where did you want to stick it?
Through her chest.
So you ram it in the chest, straight in. She cries out in pain, blood comes from her mouth, but she is not dead. You missed the heart. Just. If someone was going to put a number on it, you missed it by 4 hit points. So, it's now her go. You've got the dagger in her, you're straddled on top of her, so she is now restrained. She can't get up, so she's going to use the back of her sword to try hit you. This will be non-lethal damage because it's such a long sword, she won't be able to angle it to stab you. So it's quite fortunate, so she can use non-lethal. 9 to hit, that's a no. You very easily bat it away. Make a strength check for me, please.
Can I do it on the app?
Yeah, you can do it on the app.
5.
Okay, she manages to push you off her. She is no longer restrained from you, but you are now both prone. So you will have to use your action to get up. Annoying, I know. If you want to get up, you can still perform actions on the floor. They just give you a disadvantage if it's an attack. Okay, so that is... they're dead.
I think I'm going to do a poison spray again.
Okay.
That means I don't have to get up, and I can just throw it in the face.
I love that. You're straddling her, you stab her the knife in the chest, and she tries to hit you, you bat it away, but she managed to just throw you off, and as you land on your back, you just sit up and just throw acid on her.
Yeah,
no, not
bitch.
acid, poison. And it is... what damage is it? 1d6?
1d12.
1d12. Well, she saves, so she receives half damage, but roll damage.
11.
As this poisonous cloud is thrown upon her, you hear this
Bitch is down.
as she dies. So there's 2 dead.
Woo!
But there's 4 more. 2 are already wounded, and the other 2 are watching menacingly. You are going to hear multiple footsteps coming towards you, and you're going to hear this.
Oh, just that's the dumb bitch.
And you feel a small prick at the back of your head, and the world goes dark. So you wake up, you feel the sun is cooler upon your face. You don't know how long you've been unconscious, but you feel you have been robbed. Your nice navy blue cool cloak with a nice cosy hood has been removed. You have been beaten, you're bloodied, you're swollen. Your fancy dagger has been taken, your shoes have been taken, and all of your coins have been taken. You look over to Onyx, who is still laying with the bolt in their head in the ground. The other 2 Dragonborn have been removed. They're gone. But Onyx is laying on the ground. Is there anything you would do?
Can my healing potion work on a dead person or not?
No. No, you would have to have, a revive spell.
I don't think I have one of them.
No, you won't have them at level 1.
So are his eyes open?
His eyes are open, yes.
Okay, so I'm going to take the bolt out of his head.
Okay.
And I'm going to give him a kiss on the forehead. And I'm going to shut his eyes. And that'll be it.
And round his neck, you will find one final gift from him.
That's quite cute.
This is the mark of the dragon.
No.
This holds a very precious stone in the centre. I know. It's cheap and cheerful, but in the story, it holds a very precious stone. It's hewn from a very delicate obsidian. It is the mark of your house, the dragon with the sword. In the centre, there is a very precious bloodstone, which you, as a sorceress, can use as a source of power. You do require one to do your spells. Yours has been taken as the jewellery. You now have something to do it again. And this is your last gift from Onyx. As you close his eyes and give him a kiss from the forehead and effectively loot his corpse, you seem to recall something. Before you ran over to him, you recall seeing this. Everyone else was just, yeah, whatever, a dead body. It happens 3 times a day. We don't care. We just stay out of it. But there was one woman watching you. She was an elderly elf with a dark green cloak with golden trim. And she's now approaching you. How would you like to react to this?
I think I'll cower back a bit.
Yeah. She holds her arms up in gestures of no harm, and she'll say,
"Oh, my dear child, I mean you no harm. I'm here to let you get revenge. The gang you are after, their leader, Dragor, she is a nasty piece. But she has promises. She has a job with the most foulest of beings. If you are to hunt her, I will help you. The other 3, Pera, Darden, and Zenis, you will have to kill them too. To do this, you will have to travel across the sea to the northern continent. Travel through the Dreadlands until you reach the town of Chain.
And she gives you a coin purse. She will say,
Go now to the docks. Rid us of these evils.
and as you are, opening the coin purse and realising that there's actual gold and silver in there, you look up and she's gone. Nowhere to be seen. There's footprints approaching, but none leaving. And Persira, that is where your story ends this week. That is it for this episode, Magic at the Market. We hope you tune in next week, and thank you all for listening to Fireballs and Heresy. Keep rolling those natural 20s, and thank you very much for playing, Courtney.
Thank you very much for having me.
Bye.
Bye.